Hi there, so it finished 3-0 to Brighton today. Your thoughts on the game?
I think we started really well. The first half was we had better chances than Brighton actually, but we let them play and we closed the gaps good, but we didn't score. We had a lot of chances, but we should have took those, and especially the one from Trossard where it hits the bar. And I think everything looked fine in the first half, but if you don't take these chances against a good Brighton side, who got better as long as the game went on, I think we came out in the second half it wasn't good. It was really, we were like shambles. Brighton scored an early goal, which was I don't know, kind of Ben White the whole game. He got cooked from Mitoma, which also needs credit because Brighton has really great players. But I think you can't go, if you go 1-0 down, it's okay, but you can't react like today. I think it's because you saw the difference today. City won against Everton. It was kind of the lost hope to where they dropped points, and we could have maybe hope for a draw, but they just won 3-0 at Everton, which I think the players also thought it's the finish line, and I think you could have seen that when we go 1-0 down, because afterwards it didn't really came a reaction, and after that the game just I don't know, went on, and then the last two goals you really could see we lost concentration because Trossard with error, and I think Ramsdale also doesn't look good at that third goal, but it doesn't really matter. I think it's okay, second place, but it's really disappointing after you being 90% of the time at the first place. So it was my first game at the Emirates, and it's kind of sad to see 3-0. I don't know how many games we lost this season, but it's 5, and I saw one of those live, so
Your first visit here. Welcome to London. Speaking to you before we started filming, you're from Switzerland.
Yes, exactly.
Big Arsenal fan. Welcome to London. I hope the next time you come to watch a game, it will be a win.
Yeah.
Just looking at the overall picture though, so mentally it's very draining to be up against a team like Man City. As you said, they just keep winning. They've won 11 in a row. We've seen them do it in past seasons as well. You would think the law of averages somewhere along the line they're going to drop points, but they're like a machine, keep winning and winning. And that would mentally be draining for the team. But a lot of tiredness comes into it. Having such a small squad, a lot of these players have had to play a lot of games this season. They've had to, many of them as well, playing the World Cup. So we're right towards the end of the season. So there's the physical tiredness and the mental tiredness.
Yeah, that's true. I think you could see that, especially the one player, I think, from the last 5, 6, 7 games is Bukayo Saka, in my opinion. He had a really great season. Maybe top 3 players of the season for sure for Arsenal, but I think you could see that him the most. He looks really tired always when he has the. Not always. I think he had a great half. The first half I think he did quite well, but I think you could see it in him at the most. He doesn't have competition. He's the only right wing at the club, and I think when you want to compete with City, you need some backup options like they do. I think in midfield as well, because Partey is also got out of form, and Jorginho did quite well actually, but I don't know, in the second half he wasn't good as well. So you said it, City is like a monster team, and you have to compete with that. You can't afford to miss chances like today in the first half, but you also cannot afford no depth in the squad. Like you see it, Saka is the only right winger. He got tired at the end of the season because he played the World Cup as well, as you said. I think we need to really invest if you want to go and win trophies. You need to invest in some players. But I think the summer looks really great. We already been linked to many names, but that's like always in this because it's Arsenal. It's a big club. But I think you see it in Arteta. Since he took over, we are really looking serious. So I think the future looks bright. And the season at the end isn't. It is a good season because everyone would have taken second place if they told you before the season. But like this, it's kind of disappointing. But it's football.